And a welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Matt Moore will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one.
Hey, get away now.
So striding in.
All right, looking for your pitcher. Let's go. Let's go.
In scoring position with two gone.
Jordan.
Hey, come on now, guys. Got to hold him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club. So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox lead. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for Toronto, the right fielder.
First pitch
Mookie.
On its way. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a 450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
And he misses again, 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
Hey, let's go now. 1 down.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Hey, get your pitch. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. 3-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping up now, Vladimir Guerrero. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Here comes the first pitch.
Guerrero.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Standing in, Tyler O'Neill swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9.
Tyler O'Neill.
Hey, come on now.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. And this is past him at 3rd down the line. It's a fair ball. He'll get it into 2nd. And he's able to hustle his way up to 2nd as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Guard the hold him right here. Let's go. Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
One out.
Hey, he hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go.
Heading out toward shallow right. On the move is Betts. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And next up will be Franklin Barreto.
Batting it, the shortstop, Franklin Barreto.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
2 outs here.
O'Neill stands at second with 2 gone.
Ball.
2-0.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it. Come on, guys. Come on.
The set and the 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Alford. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, number 21. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Number 21.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Come on, Bill, let's go.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Right here, 1 time.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder. Forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there. But a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the pole.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
One.
Barreto fields cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's got 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Here's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Here you go. Let it fly.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Hey, come on, big dog, get the pitch. Nobody's better.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. pretty painless half of the inning all told. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Blake Swihart, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, no one down here.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Two and 1 the count to Blake Swihart.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, get your pitch up there,
2
kid.
balls,
Let's go
2
now.
strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the
Hey, baby,
strikeout
jump
here?
that one.
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike. Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. He's picked up 14 hits in 40 tries. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. 1 gone here in the Boston third. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi.
Let it fly right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Knuckle curve and a beauty. 2-1 now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Let's go now. One time.
Popped straight up. Coming in is Hernandez, but this will land untouched. Another 2-2 offering. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
Count remains full.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
The next 3-2. Another one sent foul.
Come on, let it fly.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. Andrew Benintendi, a 2-run shot, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Rafael Devers will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Terrence Jordan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now that's popped up. Guerrero over to his left. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Boston's out in front, 2-0. Digging in, Greer, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it 1 away. So 1 away in the Toronto third. And that'll bring up Anthony Alford. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Here we go. Right now, fella.
2-0 pitch on the way. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
The catcher.
At the plate, Mike Rivera. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Yeah, we got one here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Come on, guys.
Bouncer to the left side. Devers has it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Next up for the Red Sox, Tyler O'Neill. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's
Here we go.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Execute your pitch down and away below the knee, and a left-hander's able to shoot it through the 5.5 hole. That fires me up.
Now back. Second baseman, Antonio Nunez.
Into the box, Antonio Nunez. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Let's go, big dog.
Let's turn it. Come on now.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go. Right
O'Neill over at second. Bradley at first with no outs. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Here we go.
Ball 2.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Now in the box, Franklin Barreto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly. The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids. See it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid. Hey, see it, drive it right there.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Let's go, set him down. Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
The 1-2. A shot down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Come on, guy, get your pitch
He'll
up there.
try again. 1-2. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
So stepping in, Blake Swihart. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. He's set, and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1.
Pull it up right here. Hey, let it rip. Let it rip. Let it go. He's got 1 out right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Here comes the first pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Now we got 2.
2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
Hey, look at 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Rivera is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Red Sox leave them loaded. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Mookie Betts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Buxton has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Bo Bichette.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Hard hit ball to second. And there's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vladimir Guerrero.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Guerrero.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Guerrero, a Canadian native, could find himself a member of the American League All-Star team this year, and he's had a nice season. Currently second in fan votes at third base.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball on the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Another foul ball. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fouled off.
Hey, like your can up there, huh?
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
This the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Coming to the plate now, number 21. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, held on him a little bit.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, first.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Hey, we got 2 down.
3-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time.
Balls up.
Pitch popped up. Schweihart is under it, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now batting, Andrew Benintendi. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. On the run is Hernandez. He's there and records the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Again, a 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Hey, one time right now. Here we go.
The 2-2 one more time. Lifted in the air to center field. Alford's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Terrence Jordan.
Number 10.
Your pitch strike right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Line
Make the turn.
drive,
Find the ball.
snagged on
Make
a
the
short
turn.
hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. So digging in now, Josh Donaldson. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Line drive, base hit.
No runner, cut it.
Digging in to Oscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder.
From the stretch. And this one runs up high, ball one. One and one. One and two now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his off.
This is foul right side. Donaldson on at first, nobody out.
Here we go, guys.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. At the plate, Greer 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 13.
First delivery to him on the way. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
One down.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is popped up. Nunez is there. But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And that's the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Anthony Alford. He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They trail things here 2-0. Striding in for Boston, Tyler O'Neill. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him.
O'Neill
checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Behind 0-2 now.
Come on, big guy. Sear this one.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. Number 13 for him on the year as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Number 38 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Bradley Jr.
Swing, and he pops him up. Guerrero on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Antonio Nunez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Be nice and patient, 1 at a time.
Not close. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Two and two.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Get on yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
Franklin Barreto, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Pop straight up. Bichette onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Great bat. Nice hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft.
Hey, let her rip,
Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Nunez leads off first with 1 away.
Here.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby.
Now the 2-0 home. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Red Sox on top 3-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Mike Rivera. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
A little bit too.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Now batting, right
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point.
Nobody out now.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Wing line drive. That's going to be trouble. Betts is going to turn for second.
Cut two.
And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Striding in once again, Bo Bichette. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. A runner at second, nobody out.
Yeah, we need you right here. 1 time.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Nunez takes it in, and there's 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field.
Make the turn. Find the ball.
And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, number 21. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
Let's go. You drive it like you can. Let's go.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to...
Up.
Here's a pop-up now. Schweihart waits on it. 2 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
One up. One time. 2 down now.
Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The 1-2. Now a big swing here by Donaldson, but he got out in front a bit too much, and that's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 3, the Blue Jays 2. Daniel Stump is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Striding in, Blake Schweihart. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Hey, no one down here.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. In there, 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Hey, one down, one down.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Andrew Benintendi will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, have a rip like you can.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Stump, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And now they've got him in a rundown. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Nothing going for Boston, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? No one better.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right there for strike one. Hernandez gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Hey, nobody out now.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Anthony Alford.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh? Go.
The 1-2. Hit hard foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it rock. Hey, get a good one here
The
right
2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Nice lead. Hey, like you can up there, huh? Your pitch, huh?
The 3-2 pitch right down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Hey, let it rip here.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. He's in there at the plate, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think it got under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
None out. Runners at first and second.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Hey, your pitch. Drive the feet, huh? Here you go.
No outs here.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Let's go.
see it, drive it like you can.
Now the
Go.
2-1 pitch.
1-1-1.
Sacrifice attempt
Pick
as
up
he
the ball,
gets it
stand right
down.
here. On the bag, on the bag.
And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Craig Kimbrell takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Craig.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mookie Betts.
Here we go.
And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's hitless in 6 tries. O'Neill waits on it. 2 down. And they will not risk it. So with 2 away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base. Into the box now, Bo Bichette. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First here. All right, 1 time here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Ready on 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Come on. All right, 1 time right here.
The pause and the 0-2.
Nope, that's the
Good
ball.
job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, you can do it.
That's
No
a
one
great
better.
take
Let's go.
right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Outside.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Here we go, kid.
Good take right there.
right, come
He's
on
given
now.
him a great
1 time.
battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Here's the 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
Right here.
The 2-2 pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Count still full, 3-2.
Hey, let it rip 1 time. Need you right here.
Here's the payoff pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. He's set the 3-2. And he fouls this one off.
Keep battling, young man.
Let it
3
rip, 1
foul
time.
balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Robbie Scott answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of
Third
it.
baseman. Vladimir
Here's the first pitch to him.
Guerrero.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Greer, the runner at third. Alford at second. Bichette on at first with 2
Here we go
down.
now. Let's go. See it, drive it. Let's go, kid. Let's fly. Let's go right here. Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh?
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
The set and the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Here we go now. 1 at a time.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip. Let's go. Come on, baby. See it. Grab it. Here we go now. Come on now. 1 time.
The set and the 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Tyler Thornburg has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready once again, Rafael Devers. And this time ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Betts. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Into the box now, Terrence Jordan, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Let it go.
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Tyler O'Neill is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes for.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Tyler O'Neill is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. With throw, a right-hander standing 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox lead it 4-3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 21. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Put that one down here. Let's go, bud.
Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Josh Donaldson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, here we go. Hey, get a good one. Get a good
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Fastball well outside.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Good job. Come on.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Hey, let's turn 2, huh?
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Drive those guys in. Hit
Well,
me, yo.
both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Hey, drive him in. He's right here.
The air toward the line and right. O'Neill waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more. Greer is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is just
Good
off
eye,
the
attaboy.
outside
Good lead.
corner for a ball, 1-0. Donaldson
There we go.
is off at first with 2 away.
2 down. 2 down.
Fouled away.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Here we go. Make something happen.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 2-2. Sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, let's keep it going. Clutch up.
Fouled off.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in right here.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, your turn now. Your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us, Eddie.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, hey, no one better now.
Close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. Boston's out in front, 4-3. Hansel Robles enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First offering on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Come on. Let it rip right here. Come on, big guy. Hey, now.
And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Come on,
For
big
the
guy.
most part,
Get
he's
yourself
looked
right here.
really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
2 strikes, count.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
I got it.
And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the 9th. In now, Franklin Barreto. He was a double play victim last time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
plays out one
Now
right here.
action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-1 to Franklin Barreto.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The count now at 2-1.
Get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, this has been a good job to
down.
work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, need you right here one time.
And that's low, ball 4. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the former catcher turned utility man Blake Swihart. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. One out, one on in a 1-run game.
Hey, we got one out here.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
Come on the back.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on
come on,
second
big
to
guy.
see if
He's
the
right
ball
now.
has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better right now.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And it's fouled away. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
Pulled toward right center field. Betts giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on an insurance strike with the sac fly as they lead now 5-3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Byron Buxton. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, let's go right here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So 1 run on no base hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Red Sox on top, 5-3. Chad Green is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Hey, we got no outs.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Green has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and has allowed just over 1 run per 9 innings, an ERA in the low 1s. Count now a ball and a strike.
Come on, kid. Get on for us. Here we go.
And a ground ball to third. Devers fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding into the box, Mike Rivera. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding, breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Come on, big guy.
The 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Hey, get your pitch. Make it happen right now, huh, kid? Let's go.
1-1. Here it comes. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Speed up and drive it, huh? Hey, what away? You go now. Come on now, one time.
The count now at 2-2.
Classic change of speeds
right,
right
come
there.
on now.
Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Into the box now, Mookie Betts. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away.
Hey, now we got 2.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Right here. Let it fly.
Come on, big guy. Get the pitch, huh?
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. A quality take.
Come on.
Hard
Come
hit
on,
ball to
deep.
second, and that's through for a hit.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask
The
for.
batter, number 10. Shortstop.
Stepping in, Bo Bichette.
Bichette.
Your turn right here. Try
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Sit down now. And drive him in. Need you right here.
Hit back up the middle. Barreto brings it in. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-3 the final score.